Okay. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why that was happening, but it doesn't matter. We're here now. Welcome. Um well, at least I figured it out early. I didn't start like streaming and I, you know, couldn't be heard. It has happened before. All right. Well, it's been a minute since the last time I played Ace Attorney here. It's been 2 weeks. Oh my god. So, yeah, 1 week I was sick. Last week I went to a concert. I'd had the concert planned as a time I was going to miss, but being sick, I did not plan on that, obviously. Okay. I had to turn off the audio monitoring now on my my mic. I can't do the double thing. It makes me feel like I'm having a stroke. Hello, what's up, Shelly? Hey, so farewell, my turnabout. All right. So, to catch us up, honestly, I kind of don't remember, but basically, we couldn't finish the trial in the last one. that was what happened last time. This is the trial with Mr. On Guard. Oh, Gumshoe, what's he doing here? Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, Gumshoe got fired also for helping helping us. Von Karma, Lady Von Karma, daughter Von Karma Jr. fired him. I remember now. We're back in it. I should have watched the last part of it, but that's okay. I'll be back. Okay. Why would he have a new job lined up a day after he got fired? Like, let it settle. Damn, Phoenix. And in this economy? Alright, what am I supposed to do? Oh, so he's gonna help us. Oh yeah, and then she revealed she had that weird business card at the end. The manager who we thought killed the guy, turned out to be innocent, but she had this weird business card. Edgeworth flipped out and was like, why didn't you tell us about that? So clearly that business card has got something to do with where this is going. And yeah. All right. We're back. We're back in it. My mind is here. We're back in it. Okay. I had to, like, kickstart my brain. Okay. Yes, I agree. There's more to her than what meets the eye, or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. Oh yeah, and Miss Von Karma was shot, which is crazy. Okay, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay. But like, damn. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. Oh, okay. We're all kinky today. Oh, the hottie clinic. That weird, creepy guy. Alright, I'm down to do that voice again. Okay. So, we're not going to talk to Mr. On Guard. Let's see if Edgeworth is here. Okay. Let's check out the hottie clinic.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes. I'm Director Hottie. Oh.
Are you still here?
Yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
God, he was so weird. Director Hottie. Okay, here's Edgeworth.
Yes. I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. What is it?
Director Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that thing, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude.
She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep doing that. Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
When I'd do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. But I think I could get used to it.
Oh, she's whipping him from the room. Go back to your room. He's such a creep. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. It does? I haven't had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he simply was interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. You made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I'd been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what happened, then On Guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was. Ow! I think visiting hours are about over, so if you'll excuse me. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Okay. By the way, Edgeworth, everyone's so emo. You were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Yeah, look how insane he looks. And that's not rare for Edgeworth. He does that like once per trial. I'm just like rolling my sleeve. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? Oh, subscriber from Un Tapatío and Estados Unidos. Thank you. That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly DeKiller. You think he did it? You think Shelly DeKiller did it? And just as his name states, he's a killer. An assassin. Be the best at that. So who's this Shelly DeKiller? DeKiller is the name of a long-standing line of his... He couldn't have just made up a pun for his name. No, his name is like... It is a name that he has inherited. It is in his bloodline. DeKiller. The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name and the third heir to the DeKiller name. So because of his professional name is Shelly, he leaves these cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it's part of his duty to his clients. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was him who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. DeKiller values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. Okay, well, you know, that's how you got to do in the freelancing world. It seems this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. So you think this assassin... You think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I think so. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? Juan Carita was killed by Shelly DeKiller. What? And the client who ordered the job is Matt on Guard, your own client. The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly DeKiller. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Okay, so we're thinking Matt on Guard. He doesn't have a psych lock. But wait, he could have been not lying to us by saying he didn't kill Juan Carita because he didn't kill him. He hired someone to kill him, right? Except for, I don't know. I don't know how the psych lock works, like, magically or technically. But I feel like he's telling the truth. But I also am suspicious. Oh. We're gonna escape? Okay, let's examine. We've got a computer. She's never used... Oh, that's right. This came out in, like, what? What year did this come out? I want to know how Maya's never used a computer. Ace Attorney and Justice for All. $2002 originally. Okay, forgivable. But then it released as DSiWare, but in like... So, when the DSi was out, so that's much later. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. Oh, come on. Do people not know the universal symbol for power? Like, it's been around since the fucking VHS. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess. And this is a VCR? I'm sure a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing? Yeah, what is a satellite doing on a tripod inside the house? Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Phooey, it's busted. I would so die a Happy Samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Okay, who is this woman? There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, it looks like there's something written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. Oh my god, she's the woman in the bed sheets in a montage before an action movie. The dead wife in an action movie, you know. Okay, there's a dog door. A teddy bear with a lot of cuts and slits on it. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you. Yes? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct? Dead men tell no tales. Oh, I want to go to Disneyland. Well, I think it's A. Dead? What is that in relation to? No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to. Well, I would assume he was something illegal if I'd been kidnapped. You know, I wouldn't be like, no, you can't be an assassin. Okay. All right. Now we gotta go back to the No, not the criminal affairs. Fuck. The detention center. Visiting hours are over. There's a message. It's from Matt on guard. Ah, here you are. What did he write? Okay, let's see. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Is he gonna give us like a house key or something? Well, it gives us an excuse to look around his house. Because if he has, like, let's say he has a business card, right? Right? Says he's close to the hotel. You shall not pass! I know, I knew it. Old bag. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger. What is a pettifogger? That's a new slur. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really mean is something of more value. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. Okay. I love her fucking ray gun. She's so funny. Keep your hands off me! This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out. God, there's a lot of fucking things. Edgy poo. Is that her perfume pheromone d'amour I smell? That's funny. That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand? Ah! What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Anne Guard's room today. Why? The police-made investigation team is going to be there all day, you hear? So don't go in there. Set one foot in there, you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. Okay. Let's go to Matt on Guard's house. Who has a motorcycle just hanging inches above their couch? Aww. Is Maya in Matt on Guard's house? May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. on Guard's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes? Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I am the family butler. John Doe! Alright. Alright, mister. I know that's not your real name. Shelly DeKiller. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master his affairs. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate. Okay, yeah. He would be the kind to have a maid over a butler. In, like, a skimpy outfit. It's a very cute cat you've got here. It's my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancy shoe. And, anything else? No, not especially. Okay, yeah. Okay, but isn't it suspicious that he would have us go and feed his cat if someone was taking care of the cat? Like, people are not who they always appear to be, yeah. There's the Steel Samurai. Okay. That's about all we're gonna get in here. Can we go search the house? No. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go back to the hotel. Genuinely did not expect to see that man there. I'm guessing Maya is in his house, or I don't know. I'm very confused about why Shelly the killer is in Matt on Guard's house. But Matt on Guard would have a wine cellar, would he not? I bet he doesn't even drink wine. He just has a wine cellar. You know? Wow. And they still haven't put the food away from the award show? This is fucking rotting lobster. My god, it must fucking stink in there. Like, what? What is going on? Hey, city boy. Lotta, you're still here? Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Wreck given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? Saw him hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have my bread thief? I can't. What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but I didn't exactly hang around here for the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Okay, see, that's how I know these localizers are interesting, because soda pop is not something a southerner would say. Pop is a Midwestern thing. Right? No, pop is a Midwestern thing. I've only heard people from Michigan say that. Soda is like the rest of the country. A soft drink. The security lady also, but I mean, the localizers have to be American. I don't know. No, they've got to be, because the puns, they have to have been able to recreate like Japanese puns in English. There usually is an American localizing team and then like a European localizing team. I'm gonna guess that's what happened. But yeah, they probably just thought soda pop was funny. I wonder where in Japan she's supposed to be from. Like here, like what? I wonder what the like Japanese equivalent of like a southern accent is. If anyone is familiar with Japan and accents there, let me know, because I couldn't tell you. That's such a fascinating thing. So about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote. Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto Karita? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Bull-dooders? Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why you gotta look like you suddenly got older too, or am I shrinking here? Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, Dagda got real good for about 5 hours. I guarantee you'll give it 5 hours. Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? I guess so. Keep yourself together out there. I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, all the flowers are still here. Okay, this is just recycled text from earlier. We can't go in on guard's room, but we can go to Karita's room. Unk, unk, unk. What is that? What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. Maybe it's a demon. Oh my god, it's a fucking old bag breathing in her fucking helmet. I can't. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked to you about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business, so it's not like I had time to waste around standing here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of a mountain of feelings of his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because he can't think of Juan Kurita without thinking of bears. Is he like, oh, is he a teddy bear? Oh, he fought bare-handed with a bear. Oh, that is the most extreme idol training I've heard of. That's one thing they don't do in SM Entertainment. Okay. I thought it was just like, oh, his mascot is a bear. I'm like, yeah, they do that in Japan and in Korea. It's barely 8 o'clock. Hello? Oh, this is not a phone. Maya, how's... What? Seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. What? It's hard to bear with all these problems! Ah! I don't want to bear with the trauma that last case caused me. That's hilarious. He's just got like a clown telling him puns to torture him for the rest of his life. You're telling your therapist about that. You're like, I'm sorry. There's just no hope for you. Okay. Let's see if... Okay, I don't think anyone's gonna help us here. Maybe Gumshoe can. Oh, what's he gonna make us for dinner? Oh. Do you think he could do something with the transceiver? Oh, maybe that was Maya's, like, transmission. Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. That's what I'm thinking. Nope. Okay, so Edgeworth doesn't know anything about the card. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. Now we've got something. Sorry to keep you waiting. We just got... What? He made his own bug sweeper? That's sweet. Oh. It's going off pretty big here. Oh, the lamp. Okay. What? What? It's gotta be in here. How? What? Is every lamp just gonna give me that? Okay. Oh. In one of the teddy bears, mayhaps? Okay, I don't think coffee machines give away radio waves. But whatever. I think we found it. There we go. That's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What a transmitter, pal. Wait, hold on. Let's talk to Gumshoe. Okay. So this tiny thing is a camera. Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else. The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. Okay, I know what a transmitter is. Oh, okay, so it's recording at certain intervals. Oh, at 8 p.m. That's the time the award ceremony ended. So someone must have recorded the murder. Does the hotel have security footage? Is what I want to know. I feel like they would. Okay, but we have a fucking transmitter. What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. Oh. It's great to have Gumshoe on my side. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, Mr. Wright. Oh, Edgeworth, you'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't stay. I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. So there's a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported. Why would he know that? Oh. I think Adrian Andrews was an assistant to murder, but not necessarily the murderer. Actually, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused. We'll figure it out in court. We gotta figure out who... We gotta figure out who sent that bear. That's gonna be tough. I mean, it's not like HIPAA. Like, they could give you the info, I guess. But it would kind of be doxing. But who paid for that? Yeah, exactly. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. I don't think it was Matt. Oh, but see... What did she say? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year, and if he lost that Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. Looks like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Wait! What if Juan... The secret... Hear me out. Hear me out. What if Juan paid the assassin to kill himself so he could take Matt on guard down? I think that was the secret. Or On Guard has a secret. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Kurita paid to have this whole thing done for himself. That's my theory. What is old bag gotta say? I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. She thinks... No, I don't think she planted the spy camera. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager... You don't know. That manager Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax. Miss Andrews' mentor. Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste's girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita? Really, you young kids don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Whoa. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married. They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. It was in the weekly magazines. That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. That night after Juan called off the wedding, the manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. Okay. So the plot thickens. What a weird way to end the conversation, but at least we got something. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for, a real decisive witness. We're talking to the witness. We're taking the witness statement now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, we can go to the detention center. Is the witness Maya? Did they find her? I hope they found her. Can I only pick one? I hope this isn't the stupid choice. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. What's wrong? Mr. On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You see, come to differ. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I'd heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Okay, so he does have a secret. My theory was that he did not have a secret. Did you know about Miss Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you, I don't care what Juan did with his life. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. You can't order the pizza to the fucking police station. I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Okay, so he's got something to do with Celeste. Okay. Can I talk to someone else now? Let's see if we can try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Alright. There's 5. This is a little scurry. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me, huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Okay, I don't have anything. Can I talk to the other lady, or am I fucked? Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers? You see, I got roped into this somehow. Oh, Jesus. And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. I was talking with a detective a little while ago, and I was on my way home when all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something. Oh, they're profiling him because he's ugly. Poor guy. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Yeah, you got it. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going on. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always just say, it's just a game, to justify himself. Okay, so he's a whore. But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. His manager, you know, Miss Adrienne Andrews. Oh, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. That's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Oh, hey, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you go ahead and ask me about that? Go on ahead. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. You think? Something bad from Juan, that is. Something bad from Mr. Kurita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends, and she said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Okay. Adrian. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visit you at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you. So late, it's 9 p.m. Man, like, I thought your client was Matt. I'd like to ask you about Matt on guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why did you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I'd finally put her death behind me, and now thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip, but I never held any sort of murderous intent towards Juan. Would never do something so stupid. Why did you try to frame Mr. On guard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Okay, so she's got one lock. Alright, let's get into this. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On guard for the murder? I've already told you, blah, blah, blah. Someone in her past. Yeah, Celeste. Uh-oh. Wait. What? Okay, what do I have in my court record? Okay, there's something I'm missing. Maybe Gumshoe can help. Oh. Hello. We've got a big problem, pal. What's wrong? I'm on my way to your office right now. Okay. It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end. I'm gonna... Oh. I got here faster than I thought. Hey. No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. And this bear is what gave them away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured out that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. And, go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Matt On guard. Matt On guard, your client, that's who, pal. Are you sure you heard right that the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of the stuffed bear. Oh, fuck. Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On Guard. The clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. Ooh. That's not good. And what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for your file away evidence. Okay, so I think we have to get Mott on Guard's info and then get the other chick's info. You're working really late. You know, it's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to talk, let's talk. Okay, let's see. Trying to say ignorance is bliss to your lawyer is crazy town. I know you played... Okay, yep. There we go. I get wanted a few of those kind of fans too. Actually, I would say this bear was far what? Actually, I wouldn't say this was a. Oh my God, why can't I read? Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met a Mr. Bear before, dude. But he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. A little receipt. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought the stuffed bear. Dude, all I could tell you from this is I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? Oh, jeez. Fuck. Okay, this one is... I dropped my controller. I'm gonna Google this. Ace attorney. I forgot I did that. Ace attorney, yeah, justice for all. Walkthrough. Okay. Ask why On Guard would hide the spy camera creator's room. Present the picture card. Okay. That sounds reasonable. Oh, we got him. Okay. Oh, there we go.
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt On Guard.
Whoa. Okay. Where did that scar come from?
Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really... So you are Shelley the Killer's client.
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead, isn't it right, Mr. Lawyer? It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Why do you hide the video camera?
A weakling soon believes the world of others just like that pathetic Adrian. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how could you think I'm worth? Care to guess? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face in the crime scene recorded on and preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl.
Why would he do that?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then... Okay, so my theory about Kurita trying to kill himself to fuck over On Guard is totally wrong. Edgeworth was totally on the money.
Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Creative. Well, this is a little bit of a Streisand effect situation where now you've murdered the guy, so the secret's a lot worse. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're so fucked. Like, what, how do we get out of this? Well, right. What are you gonna do if you plan on changing your strategy? We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who's clearly a killer... Well, we just gotta get him, like, a reduced sentence and maybe a plea deal, right? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you could do. People like you and Franziska von Karb always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all. And, isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things are such a perfect record were meaningless. I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Uh-oh. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing... What are you doing for this cold-blooded killer, right? Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. This is what I'd like to call my aftercare. Sexy. My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it's part of an assassin's duty. We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. I believe I told you once before, however. My name is The Killer. Shelley the Killer. Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep your end of the bargain, it would be my duty as an assassin to see it. She receives a nice long nap. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. It's Shu! Okay, so we're gonna go to On Guard's house, right? What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's why the antenna is there, for the transmitter. Well, we gotta find the room that Maya was in. She couldn't find the power switch. Duh! Oh, the wine cellar. This looks like a picture of Miss Impact. Oh! Celeste! Oh my god, was she two-timing them? Maya left a message. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag of not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now. Okay. Wow, I'm invested. Okay, we have to talk to Adrian. There we go. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I think we can only see those. So, okay, do we think that Juan caught on guard sleeping with Celeste, and that's why he broke off the engagement? And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Take that, Zero Suit Samus. Yeah, we got a full health bar. Let's go. Let's go. I only had to look up one thing this time. That's what's up. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Yes, because of Matt. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why With Love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's tired image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were a good match, that they were even slated to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. But they were exes! His male pride, oof. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would damage Matt the most, of course. And that was at the press conference after the show. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when my revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Damn. Okay. Wow. Truth bomb. I think that's a good cliffhanger to end tonight's stream on. Thank you so much to anyone who has been watching. And I will see you next